been around for a long, long year, stolen many men's soul and faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Me, damn sure Pilate washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guessed my name. Oh yeah. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was a time for a change. I killed the Tsar and his ministers, and a stage screamed in vain. I rode a tank, held a general's rank, when the blitzkrieg rained and the bodies stank. Oh, pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Oh yeah. Oh, what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I was with glee as your kings and queens fought for 10 decades for the gods they made. I shouted out, who killed the Kennedys? And after all, it was you and me. So let me please introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I lay traps for troubadours who get killed before they reach Bombay. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game.
Okay, so everything has changed, as you can probably see. I'm going to check it out. So my things. This music is super loud. I've changed everything. Larry, my goodness, hey, Mom. James, that's so much for supporting me. And then we got all the pride stuff. How cool is that? Oh, Sean, this is great. Thank you, Sean. Okay, so the music's far too loud. You want me up a wee bit? Up there. Okay, how are we now? Is that better? Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Everything has changed. You're going to have to bear with me. We're going to get through this together. Sean, thank you so much. 2 months. Check us out. 2 months. That's incredible. Thank you. Okay. Right. So I'm going to do the next scene. Check me out, right? Honestly. This is so bad. See if this all goes to pot. Just please bear with me. Right, we're ready? I'm not ready. Are you ready? I'm so not ready. Okay. I'm ready. Let's try it, let's try it, let's try it. Go. Hi, it seemed to work. Did that work okay? So let me check everything else is working. I know, right? A lot more, is it still too quiet? Hey, a very loud thingy. Oh, the thingy was too loud? Let me try and turn the thingy down. I don't know which one is the thingy. Did it wake you all up? The yeah, and oh look, we've got our chat thing going. Oh, hold on, I wanted that to be better. Let me do a fix with the fix and the fix and the... Oh my god, so many damn buttons now. Shouldn't really be pressing them. Don't press them. Bonnie, don't press them. Oh, there we go, chat box. I want you to change that. I wanted it to be boxed. Done. Right, so somebody say something. And we should start to see the chat on the stream now. If I've done this right. That was really loud. Or was it? Right, let me try and turn down all the other stuff then. See, it works. Right, turn down this, turn down this. I'm going to turn down all the other stuff and hope that that'll be those alert thingies as well that are turned down. Turn them all down, turn them all down. They just get so excited. They're just like, yeah, we want to shout and stuff. Oh, all systems go. Right. Wow, we made it. I'm like hot here. This is what I've been doing yesterday. Right, let me say hello to everyone because I missed everyone. Oh my goodness, right. Daisona, you were first. Oh, Daisona. You're always first. It's amazing. I've actually got a song lined up all about being first for you, Daisona. Since you always send me such nice songs, I lined up one about being first for you, Daisona. Sean's here, and Sean subscribed, which was so nice. Proxidoto is here. Welcome, Boa is here. Hey, Boa. Larry. The Roffy. Strash. Hey, Strash. Sean and Larry. Byron Martin. Hey, Byron Martin. Oh my god, I can hear myself. What have I done? What have I done? I've clicked on the wrong thing. Here we go. Right. Whew. We got there in the end. Okay, so as you can see, like this whole system thing that I've got going on just now is all brand spanking new. So if there's anything like bugs or stuff that you notice, or something doesn't look right, or something's a bit stretched or a bit out of place or something like that, please let me know, and I can hopefully try and fix it. So welcome to Cyrene, and let's actually do some work for a change. So voice and music okay now? Because that was quite a loud song. Or do you need some more music again? You've come to grief. Thanks, Baron Martin. It's not often we have a Baron in our mixed. Okay, so let's see if the team will pause me in. So we're on Cyrene. Oh, let me check that we're getting songs listed, guys. So now that's a good thing because sometimes the Nightbot doesn't pick up. No, they are. They're picking up. I've got 2 from Larry and 1 from Dysona listed. Good. Hey, I'm Dead Mario. I need. Okay, so let's get ready and go hunt. So we're here in Cyrene and we're going to check out some of the Mang Changs. Mang Changs go up to level 60, I think. And we also want to check out the Panalonians. That's how we see it. I don't know how we see it. I call them Pans. The Pans also are kind of big mobs. We're looking for very specific drops. As always, there's a rhyme and a reason while we're here. So let's see how we get on. In the meantime, we can just play about in Cyrene too. And if it all goes to pot, we can always just jump into a mayhem, right? See how the loot is. So I've changed so much. Oh, I've got a pause. I've changed so much. Some stuff that you probably can't even see. It's not all that interesting to most people, but I'm working with different lights now. I've got LED lights kind of up here and diffused and whatnot. Just thought it was about time to. Hold on. Yeah, so we can go like really bright and then back to chill. So you have to tell me, the reason for this is here in Scotland it's actually still quite light outside at this time of night, so I'm trying to get rid of some of the kind of computer glare and to bring in a bit more real light so you can see me properly and I don't look like a wee mushroom. So if it gets dark, just tell me and I can zoom up the light a little bit. Proper streamer now, check me out. Kidding on like I know what I'm doing, eh? We mushrooms are bigger. And welcome everyone who's tuned in. If there's anyone here who hasn't been on my stream before, or you haven't given me a follow, please remember to give me a follow. It really means a lot to me. The wee ticker you see down the bottom, it's just a really small ticker because it's not a massive importance, but this is more for me to think to myself that my next goal is 2,000 followers, bottom right underneath my chips. So we can all watch that, but it's no biggie. It's not the main purpose of the stream. The main purpose of the stream, as always, is to explain about Nabokor. Shit, you know, I was getting PMs today about Nabokor. I need like official Nabokor representative or something. Oh. Anyway, oh my god, my clothes are all mixed up. This is not what we wanted. Love this song. Too much. Gavin, I owe you a quad, Gavin. I was looking at my list of people that I owe stuff to. I owe you a quad. And please pester me in game to get your quad. And welcome. No, not again. I'm just teasing. But no, yeah, someone was PMing me about it. Okay, I don't mind, honestly. It's like, if there's stuff that you love to do, like exploring is like one of my main things in Tropia. I still have to do this item set, I know. Hey, LB! I'm going to make the item set right now, actually, because this is annoying the hell out of me every time I do this. It's beautiful wee song. Right, let's create the item set for fuck's sake. Create armor. This is my tabla. Drop it there, pull that one out, pull these back, push that over, put that one in there, check that was the older tubba, put that one in the bin, hey, just like that. Good, thank God for that. Right, let's throw in a wee divine and do some work. Hey, Crypto! So. Oh, so I've got a few wee, what are they called? Does anyone really know? Gadgets and gizmos and whistle bangs and widgets. These are the Mang Chang. Mang Chang is what we're going to start with. Oh, I'm so excited. I want to shoot it. Oh, I'm getting something. What am I getting? I'm not getting anything. I'm getting asked for stuff. Damn, thought I was getting something. Bonsai, you're here! Hello. Is the chat still working in that wee box thing like it was supposed to? I can't see it. Oh, it's not really. No, it's not really working actually. It should not be getting rid of it like that. Let me try and fix it. There we go. Ah, that's better. Okay. You double chatted. You're just really chatty, Bonsai. You're just really chatty. I thought that too. It's really transparent, isn't it? I actually put a black, in fact I'll show you, I put a black image behind it so that it would be a bit stronger. Maybe I have to mess with some settings, I don't know. We're still new at this. Still new at this. Oh, and then I'm clicking on all the wrong stuff. Still clicking on all the other stuff for it. Okay, let's go shoot stuff. Oh, why can I not get rid of this thing now? Oh my god. I think I broke it. Da-da-da. Love this tune. Oh, there we go. There we go, there we go. Sorry. I'm really trying hard to get used to the new setup. Right, finish pushing everything around. Oh, did we just global there and I completely fucking missed it? Like, we literally started with a global. We did. 100 pid, just like that. And I missed it. You're trying to learn English by my stream. That's a terrible idea. I don't speak English. No, you honestly, if you can understand what I say, then you'll be amazing understanding everybody else. I was trying to delete it as well. I don't quite know how to. You like the setup, Shauna? Thank you. It was really difficult for me. I try to pick something. Honestly, you can imagine me like sitting, and the options are countless. Like fucking, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of different choices, and I just couldn't get my head around like which ones to. Do you know what I'm going to do really quickly? Just because I'm going to clear the chat super fast, right? Just because there was something there that I presume shouldn't have been there, right? So, okay. So now we can chat again. There was something there that probably shouldn't have been there. So we just clear the chat. I didn't know how to delete it, so it's cleared. And I'll edit that out of the stream as well. So you can chat again, I think. Please somebody say something. Don't tell me I've like blocked the whole chat. She's blocked it all. Blocked it all. Oh no, don't do this to me. You're all like, oh thank God. So could imagine you all sitting there like, nobody say anything. Nobody say anything. Thank you. Oh thank God. Honestly, when I do new stuff, I'm like, I don't know if this is right. Bonnie has banned everyone. Oh, hey, Death Traps. Oh, thank you for repeating the message. I really appreciate that. You would, Larry. You would totally sit there like, not saying a word. You got your Navacore bonsai. Oh, brilliant. Proxito. Snow. No, honestly, so we're talking about language. If you can understand what I say, then you'll be fine. So you just need your energy core. You have to refine your Nawa shards, and then you have to combine it with sweat, I think. So throw all of it into the refiner. No, my head. What's an Nawa core? What's that? I don't know. I don't know. I used to know. Back in the day. So like your refiner, like so. If you throw other things into your refiner, so I can't throw this stuff in. I can. That's funny. So you throw both of them in at the same time. So like this and this going together. So your shards and your sweat in together, and then click refine. And that's how you get your energy core. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. Proxidoto. Can I call you Proc? The more excited I get, the quicker I get. And it gets to a point even I don't understand myself. I'm just like. Yeah, I was thinking that, Larry. Probably better than me in English. Cool. Where? Proske. I like that. I like that. Proske. The Nabel vial. Maybe you went. Oh no. Am I saying it wrong? No. Oh. That is hard. See? Your English is far better than my Polish. Maybe. No, bonsai. Hey, Bam Bam! Bonsai, maybe you don't refine it to a Nava vial. Can you unrefine it? So take your Nava vial, unrefine the Nava vial, and refine the shards with the... Let's see if that works. Maybe it's your because you refined it to a vial already. That might be the issue. Can't heal the bodies. Didn't work on refined either. I don't know, what does it say on the thread? You find it very hard to understand when Scots talk among themselves. Yes. You don't want to hear when me and my mum get together. When me and my mum get together, oh my god. And the trouble with the it's not even the way we, well, it's the way we speak actually. The trouble with when my mum and I start to speak is we don't stick on this. So you know how bad, like, this is a prime example. Like, I don't actually finish the sentence and I don't actually get to the point, and you just go off on like tangents with stuff. So it's like there's most people tell a story, and there's a story, the middle, and the end. When I tell a story, we go like until we eventually come to the end. So can you imagine me and my mum talking? Like, it's the exact same thing. But sometimes both of us are not even talking about the same thing. Just like all these different conversations, all like at the same time, and nobody really knows what the hell we're talking about in the first place. Exactly. So what were we talking about? Nabokor, probably. We can always just go back to Nabokor. Bonsai was definitely talking about Nabokor. How's the music now? I don't want the music to be too quiet. Is it still okay, or? I don't want to be like shouting at you. There's nothing worse. Your Bonnie shouting at you. Well, I don't know. I might like it. The auto DJ is on. I was just very sneaky and throwing a bunch of my songs first. It's quite quiet. Okay, let me put it up a bit. A bit better than too loud. How's that now? Is that too loud now? So pirates, that's a really interesting question. The pirates are still about, but they're very selective now about who they're hunting and what they're hunting. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ms. Marilu. Sorry, I was probably messing about with something at that point. But you're on the top of my stream now, like up there, up here somewhere. Nawa drops. Oh yeah, it's not Nawa drops, it's Nawa shards. You need Nawa shards. You bought a quad, you were a little scared of them. Hey Alex! You didn't like the show Witcher because it's confusing to him. Bam bam. This is like the story of my life. And I'm the exact same, so that's the funny thing, like I hate movies that are too twisty and turny, but try to have a conversation with me, and this is how it goes. Search for angry Scottish Kai. Oh no. Oh god, I don't want to search for that. I can imagine. I have a Witcher, hold on. Let me see if I can do this without dying. I can go all Witcher on you since we're talking about Witcher. Hope plus. Witcher. Ready? Ready for some Witcher? What do you think? Do I look Witcher? No. Nope. No. The hair's supposed to go grey, but I have too much of it, so it doesn't really go grey. But I have the eye thing, look. No, it's away. These things are rubbish. Yikes, I don't scare you. Let me turn it off. Turn it off! Good. Back to normal. Oh shit, I'm shooting all the wrong mobs. It's typical for me. Hey! Oh, how do I say this? Debut! Oh yeah, what a lovely name! Debut! Oh. I love how I have to like sound it out. Oh, here we go. Now we've got viewer songs coming on. So remember, you guys are in charge of my tunes. If you want something on, the auto DJ is on. Just !SR, paste the YouTube link. Crazy Frog has to be. Okay, so we're talking about space. Right, so there are pirates in space. If you're flying from one planet to another and you've got half the day to kill and you don't have any lootable stuff on you, so bear in mind it's not just So not just this stuff, but anything that should live in here, as well as pills and stuff like that. They're all lootable, like over here. Any tradable pill is a lootable pill, right? Or anything that should live in this place or that place, but you've put it somewhere else is lootable, right? So if you don't have any of that stuff and you just want to go, let's say for example, from Arcadia to Cyrene, you've got some time to kill, then yeah, absolutely, it's fine. Oh shit, if you need to transport stuff or you want to move quickly and you don't have time to faff about in space, to get transported is super cheap. Like you're talking like £10, so it's not worth the risk of losing this stuff. And thank you, Alex. It's very kind. Still shooting all the wrong ones. Right, I'm going to start actually paying attention. No. Totally not. Totally not. Oh my god, they're like big rhinos. We've Pokemon. A pride cute. Oh. Oh, go for it. We love stories. Hey, Elle. You wanted to share that weird thing. Move down, absolutely. Oh, bonsai's a pain in the ass. Oh my god, do you know how long I've been in space? And there's been times I've known exactly what I'm flying for and still can't land on it. I don't know, honestly. I think they move it. Feels like it. Yep, total pain in the ass, 100% agree. They really need to do something with that. They have to give Tulan a bloody planet, for God's sake. Have you noticed that they have an actual like planet shape? There's a planet shape there, so there should be a planet, and I don't know if they just didn't get the texture or whatever in on time, or it seems ridiculous they don't have a planet. Aye. Right, I am gonna go for a super short AFK because I'm bouncing about in my chair. I'll be right back. Wait, you see this? You watching? I'm on
cloud nine. You look so fine, can't wait to make you mine. I kinda like the way you walk past. Gotta take a glance. Body shaped like an hourglass. Pulling up to my bumper, so hot. You work so hard, like the way you work it. I look first, you look back. Attracted to the way that you shake that. Yo, I know you can't fake that. So bring it over here, so near I can touch that. One night just isn't enough. I wanna have you giving it up. So put your number on the back of my hand. You got a man, but I got other plans. So baby girl, you're in luck. Short skirts, long hair, love it when they walk, yeah. I'm on cloud nine, you look so fine, can't wait to make you mine. I kinda like the way you walk past, gotta take a glance. Body shaped like an hourglass, pulling up to my bumper, so hot. You work so hard, like the way you work it. One night just isn't enough, I wanna have you giving it up. So put your number on the back of my hand. You got a man, but I got other plans. So baby girl, you're in luck.
Was that super loud again? I've turned it down. It's different because the different layers that I put on, you have to change the volume on each layer. I think that's how it works. Right, hold on. Get ready. It's a great song. I love this song. I think I've turned the volume down for this next part, but maybe just close your ears in case it's not. Right, ready? I'm gonna try. Was that better? You like my theme? Thank you. I like it too. I'm just getting used to it. This is the first night I've ran it and I have no idea what I'm doing. Was that loud again? Not fair! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The funny part is it sounds fine to me. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm not sorry, but it's really funny. I know shit something. I'm gonna compose myself. Well, that's hilarious. I'm gonna leave it like that because that's just funny. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna work out to fix this. Right. Compose myself. Do you keep hearing duck hunt? What? Is that where the tune's from? Maybe. I don't know. Now I've got some tunes on. Now we're talking. Right. Pay attention. Actually, just that. Try and work out how the hell did I turn that down? Why is that so loud? Maybe I turn it right down. Maybe that's the problem. It's still super loud. Okay, let's go with this. Mang Changs. Good question, debut. So we're hunting Mang Changs because we're looking for something. We're looking for a piece of loot, which is not listed on. It's not listed anywhere, but we know they drop it. So quite often, like things with like Entropedia and stuff, they're not kind of up to date. We know these guys are dropping something that we want, so we are searching for it essentially. Because we're doing. This is such a nice spawn, like it's a really nice Mang Chang spawn. So if you are doing a mission or something here, you can kind of grind through them really fast. So far the loot seems rubbish. I was going to say it seems pretty stable, it seems rubbish. But to be fair, I'm not really shooting very much, so maybe if I shot more, I might get better loot. No, I'm going to pay attention and myself. So we're going to do Mang Chang and just have a wee nosy and see how often this item that we're looking for drops. And if it doesn't, we're also going to check the Panalonians because they apparently drop something too. And just having a wee nosy for now. And if this doesn't work out, then we'll probably jump into Mayhem or something like that. Oh, okay, so I've just had word in from Mastage. So, well, this is very exciting. Are you all sitting down? Hope you are. Okay, so something really exciting is going to be happening within the next couple of days. I am going to announce more about it on my Facebook and on Discord and stuff like that once I get more information. But I don't know if you guys had saw on the forum Mastage. I don't know if you've not said it. Mastage, legendary Mastage. He's going to be like funny. He has the first person to complete the Gorgon Shade mission. So he's going to spawn a Gorgon Shade, and he's going to run it a wee bit like the way Hijacker runs the Husk events. So there's no fee to enter or anything like that. But if you look something cool, then you have to give him a percentage of it. Again. Okay. Do you want me to get more excited and talk to the monk there? So excited. Exactly what's wrong. Getting all serious, that's the problem. When I just get excited, it works better. I'm getting so excited. Look at this one. This is so relevant to me in my streams. Persona knows me so well. The music is so loud. Wow, okay. It's really quiet on my end. It's me who's quiet. Hold on. This might be better. Bonsai. Yes, bonsai. you got it exactly. You got it exactly. Bastage is going to spawn the Gorgonzola. That's the thread title. That's amazing. That's amazing. Love it. I love it. So, I also have some funky things to show you guys. Once I start actually paying attention and shooting stuff, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Look at it. Which one? That one. Right, I'm going to see if I can get this to work. There's a good chance it's not going to work. But I want to test this tonight, and we can just do like wee kind of funky prizes to start with. So let me see. This might not work. So you guys can play with the 8-ball too. I don't know why you would want to, but I just didn't think a good idea at the time. When I was busy messing about with widgets and madoofers and bells and whistles and stuff, this thing popped up and I was like, who doesn't want an 8-ball on the stream? So yeah, the 8-ball, you can ask questions too, but the fun thing with the 8-ball, which the real reason behind it is it runs a random competition essentially. Did it work? Can't tell. I can't see it, so I can't tell if it works or not. Let me try and make it shake. Hold on. Here we go. It's so silly. But yeah, the reason behind it is I can run competitions on it, so I can ask you to enter and it registers your name essentially, and then we can make it do like a random selection. So that'd be cool for like the events and stuff like that. And it's kind of cute because it's purple. But anyway, so setting up this stream, oh bloody hell. So these things are so unintuitive. Like, is it just me? Like, who else? I mean, you guys probably know more about computers than I do, right? This way. Oh, I love this song. We absolutely do. So, I don't know anything kind of about. Oh shit! Shit! Fuck! I don't know, Bam Bam. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. I always feel like you guys know. No, it seems to be. It doesn't always work, as far as I can tell. Right, so the whole thing is super unintuitive as far as I can tell. You guys might be able to tell me that I'm doing something wrong, but so what I'm running just now is, you guys will know this better than me. Essentially, I'm running a piece of software which is capturing various parts of my setup. So the software's capturing the game and the camera and the mic, and it's pulling it all together into one thing. But then you can have like skins and stuff. So this thing that I've got on just now is a skin, and the skin is doing that. So the skin is doing the thing where it's lying over the top of everything, and then I have to push stuff into certain places. But it's so buggy, and I thought Entropia was buggy. So like with my Wii, like when somebody follows or something, it was just like not working at all whatsoever. And I'd done everything. and I don't know if it's to do with because it's different designers who design these skins and things, and then you put them onto your bit of software, and eventually the whole thing just goes to pot. Hey, Betastic, how you doing? So yeah, I spent all day yesterday trying to get all this stuff to work, and I felt like a total noob because like this shouldn't be so difficult, but it is super unintuitive, I guess. Like there's like so many workarounds and stuff you have to do to try and get stuff to work. And why is my magic 8 ball not working? Does anyone else see it? It's just not working, right? Like stuff like that, like why is it not working? I don't know. Let me have a look at it. Will it work for me? No. Oh, so it works for me. So why does it... Oh, you see it? And oh, so it worked there again. Okay, so you can see it. So why do some people not? I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work. Anyway, so what we can do with the 8 ball, which is the whole reason why it's there, not just for some random 8 ball crap, is we can do in competition mode on the 8 ball, where we can do everyone can throw their name into the hat essentially, and then I shake the 8 ball, and then somebody wins the prize hit picks for us. Oh, Bam Bam. Oh, Bam Bam, you're adorable. This thing is rubbish. It's not working. You're not looking in the right place, Bam Bam. So yeah, I wanted to bring in loads of wee like fun things. I'm still trying to get to grips with it myself, obviously. I know what's fucking going on half the time. I'm glad you like it. I just picked stuff that I found funny. What stream service? So I'm using Streamlabs. This is Streamlabs. We're on. I wonder if they'll sponsor me now. Oh! We're on Lewis Capaldi. I love a wee bit Lewis Capaldi. 8 ball, right. So let me show you. Let's just do the first competition. In fact, we can do the first competition. Oh shit. I really had to stop. I have to stop paying attention to the... So the problem is I'm switching between the programs. I'm switching between the Streamlabs to check that it's working and the game, and not actually playing the fucking game. Okay. Got it. Get gooder. Get gooder. Oh, don't worry. Be fine. I'll be fine. I should have run a death event tonight. That's what I should have done. So, I said there was going to be random prizes tonight, and there is, because I want us to test all this stuff. And I want to see if this is going to really work, because I think this would be a super cool way to run some of the prizes that we run without me having to do charades. Although that was hilarious, honestly. That's been like one of the greatest stream moments for me. Is like, do you remember that time we did charades on stream? That made my night, honestly. Made my fucking night. Oh, speaking of which, there was a movie. Oh fuck, what was it called? Shit. Game Night, I think. There's a movie, it's either Amazon or Netflix. Game Night. It's a comedy. Honestly, guys, user gamers, you have to watch it. It's so funny. And I'm not usually... You've watched it? Yeah, you've seen it. I'm not usually into like comedies. I'm quite a... not a serious person, but I like a good drama or a good shoot 'em up. I like Olympus Has Fallen and that sort of stuff. So I'm not super into that, but oh man, I love that movie. That's right up there in my top 10 movies. So confused. Me too. I love it. I love it. So yeah, highly recommend. I know, it was so confusing because everybody was like, and now the game has started. Like, again. I loved when they were in the bar. So long story short is it's a murder mystery thing where, I mean, it tells you this in the credits. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but essentially it's a murder mystery where they don't realise that it's not a game. So there's one point, there's a girl who rocks in, and so she thinks it's a game, right? So she has a pretend gun, and she goes into a bar and she starts like, you know, like sit down with stuff. was like, I could totally see me like that. If I thought this was pretend, I'd be like, yo, thinking that I was so cool with my gun. Be so me. Thinking I'm fucking the bee's knees. No, never be like, Bonnie, sit the fuck down. So, I've other stuff coming from my stream. I've went a wee bit over the top, I'll be honest. I've got a background coming. I wanted to make everything a bit more smooth. Is that the right word? So yeah, so it's not just the blue in the radiator that you see. I've got some... That was nice. I was like, what was that? Did my usual like, oh, we hopped. What was it? Let me show you. That's so me. Yeah, 415 ped. Oh, you don't want the toss. You want the loot. You want. Here we go. Titans of Space, Killed Creature, Guardian Mang Chang with 415 ped. Nice wee hoff. I like it. Oh, I just like the hoff swirlies. Thank you. Oh, you did it all. I love this song. So guys, remember, get your tunes on for me. The auto DJ is on, and I love to hear what you want to play for me. There may be a time in the not so distant future where we can't do this anymore. They're really kind of clamping down on the whole music thing. I would love to pay a license fee to be able to play this music. So if they were to say to me, Bonnie, you have to pay X amount of $100 per year to have a license fee that will go towards these artists, or even to say that the artists who feature within your stream are going to get a percentage of the monetization because you played their tunes, fine, I'm all for that. But I don't know, they don't seem to have the capability to do it, which seems really silly. Like, why not? Why can't they do that? Why can't they say that we license these people and then these people can then pay that money into the pot for the artists, or if we detect a certain artist then a certain amount of money goes to them? I don't know how it works, but apparently we might lose the auto DJ at some point, so make the most of it. Play me some tunes. The auto DJ is on !SR, paste the YouTube link, play me your favourite songs. Otherwise you have to listen to all mine, and they get worse. Swirlies are addictive, Crickhand, you're so right. They so are. Oh, did it all. Oh. Okay. Currently busy. So, Bella might be able to get us something interesting. I'm just going to check what Bella's up to. So the cool thing with Cyrene, if any of you guys are on Discord, Cyrene has a Discord channel where the devs talk straight at you. I don't know any other Discord channel where the devs are so upfront. So if you were to at one of the devs, they will reply to you the next day. They're that good. So they'll like spawn like the big birds and stuff like that. They're really down to earth. So underneath my channel there's a bunch of links. One of them is the Discord, which is the big EU Discord. You'll find me on it as an admin. If you want to PM me and get links to like the site, in fact, fuck it, I'll be able to get a link. Hold on, that sounds complicated. Let me just grab you a link. How? Oh shit, they don't even have a way to... No, hold on. They don't have a way to link their page? That's silly. That's silly. Cyrene, I can't link your page. Usually you can get a link and then... This is silly. Okay, I'm going to say to the devs they must provide us with some links because their Discord is probably one of the best if you want to be able to chat with devs straight. They're just there all the time. Other devs will hang out on like the main EU Discord, so if you want to come and speak to them there, then that works too. Ricky Martin. Can we bit Ricky Martin? So what are we thinking about the skin? Is there anything that I need to change? Is there anything that's annoying or out of sync? Because everything I had to push around a wee bit and I didn't know if I made things too small or too big, or does it look okay, or I need your guys' opinion. Yeah. Inside the mob. Prosky, you find us. Amazing, Prosky. Welcome. I love it. I love it. It looks good. Ah, thank you. Oh, that's really good to know. You should have seen how frustrated I was yesterday. I was like, why do these things not work together? Like, and then I was fucking about the light so much that it goes really bright and it goes really dark and really bright. And I've got diffusers and stuff on because it went like really white on me. Like I looked. Oh, anyway. So I really appreciate you guys helping me fix this. So far, so good. I don't think I'm hearing. So I can hear my mouth a lot. So Twitch are running a Pride thing this month. You probably saw it earlier with the guys who had resubscribed, and when Sean and when Larry had resubscribed, we got a whole bunch of new emotes and things to use because they're supporting Pride. I guess you guys can probably see that. I don't know a huge amount about it myself, but I'm all for free stuff. So the more free stuff we can get, the better. Particularly if there's rainbows involved, I'm all for this. So if you can subscribe, you know where it is. But I think you can do it with bits as well. You know that thing? What even is that? Don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it looks cute. A float. So Scotland today, a bee. A bee. Why is it called a float? I don't understand what it's to do with pride. Can someone help me? And why has it got if it's a bee, why is its body white? Oh, Ricky Martin. No idea. I'm glad you're the same as me, Dysona, like. Tito. Exactly. Exactly. God knows. Right, so this weekend there's something massive happening this weekend. We will be streaming for the very first time in the history of Entropia Universe, the first ever player spawned Gorgon Shade. We are working with the organiser to provide flights and whatnot, so we'll be doing our usual, like when we do with the boss waves, so it'll be Athena Spaceport for the summon, and we'll be taking everyone over to next island, Ancient Greece, and Mastage is going to be spawning the first ever Gorgon Shade. So if you have already done your Gorgon's mission, make sure you are there. This will be incredible. And if you've not done it, get your wee bums in gear. Hey Messi, how you doing? So we're hoping for some really cool. Bonnie 25 heals that public or I don't know. Debut, I don't know. I just upload the emotes. I don't know what you can do with them. You tell me. Maybe. The Bonnie 25 heal is my Healy chip. It's this one. I die quite a lot, so I thought it'd be nice for you guys to be able to make my Healy emote. So this is my Healy chip. So this is the emote that you're looking at. The Bonnie heal 25. It's like, heal, Bonnie. For fuck's sake, when will you heal? Is the mission more achievable now? Bonsai! Brilliant question. Supposedly, because the drop rate was supposed to have changed. So the main issues with these missions is quartz and onyx. But the drop rates have improved. But I think with the first mission you'll be fine, because it's just like wrist guards and stuff. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. Shade Spawn. Is that public? Debut. Ah, okay. Yes, kinda. So Mastage is going to be the one spawning it. I don't even want to tell you the amount of money that he's spent to do this. Let's just say a lot. He's not going to get it back, but he goes down in history as being the first person to do it. So it is technically public. You are all invited and you are all welcome. You just have to do two things first. You first of all have to have done the mission, or you can't get in. So as long as you've done the mission, that's fine, you can get in. But you also have to agree to his terms. So a bit like what Hijacker does, you have to agree that if you were to loot one of the pieces, that you give him a certain percentage. Again, he has no real way to enforce it, but if you do loot one of the pieces, then it's on record that you did. It's not like looting an essay or something like that. It comes up as a rare item HOF. So if you were to loot one of these pieces and pretend like you didn't, then your reputation's fucked. Avocard, you have to like turn it on to like Bonnie only settings. Reputation is on the line. Yes, debut. Welcome, Avocard. Avocard. Are you going to be coming to the Gorgon Shade? Hopefully this weekend. Gorgon Shade. Oh. I can never tell if Avocard's taking the piss at me or not. Either way, I'm going to tell. So Gorgon Shade is... how do we describe Gorgon Shade? Messy, you still here? Messy can describe it, right, Messy? The shade of the Gorgon. See, Bam Bam knows. Bam Bam has it sussed. It literally is the shade of the Gorgon. And so ancient Greece, so next island, ancient Greece, there are about when is he hosting this weekend? I'm just waiting for word. Oh, okay. I'm just in chat with the event hoster just now. I'm just checking about what I can and can't say. Give me a second. I don't want to say something that's not allowed to be said just yet. Okay, right. So, word just in, hot off the press. Hey, Grassas. You hear it here first, right, guys? As always. Right. So, tomorrow, 2100 Mind Arc time, EU time, there will be the first ever player spawned Gorgon Shade wave event. I'm too excited. I'm like dying because I'm too excited. So, There are terms that you have to agree to. Two things. There's only two terms. Essentially, the first one is you must have completed your Gorgon's mission or you can't get into the wave area unless you want to cheat using HDNA, but nobody wants to cheat using HDNA. So, you must complete your mission first of all. And the second thing is you have to agree to the terms of the spawner. The terms of the spawner are listed in his thread. Essentially, if you loot any of the kind of rare parts, which are it's these claws essentially, some of them are really valuable, that you promise to pay him a percentage of the value of them. That's it. Otherwise, there's nothing else. You don't have to pay to come. If you come and you loot shit, you don't pay for it. If you come and you loot something phenomenal, then and actually I quite like the way he's done it. Let me find you the thread, because he said let me find it for you. I quite like it. He said that you don't have to auction it, so he'll buy it from you essentially, which is quite cool as well. So put it in the selling place of all places. Let me find it. So this is going to be tomorrow night's stream essentially, which is great. Now we know we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be streaming what's it called? A premiere! A premiere tomorrow! Here it is. Mustache, Gordon, Shade, Spawn, Copy. Right, so the interesting thing is if you loot, and he's listed the things that he is requiring you to pay for. So the cool thing with this is he's not saying like if you loot an essay or anything like an essay, an ESI, whatever you want to call it, he's not saying you have to pay for that. He's telling you very specifically what you have to pay for. Oh, thank you. Oh, Dareel's here with his viewers. Oh, welcome Dareel. And welcome Dareel's viewers. Oh, that's very kind, thank you. I really appreciate that. Wow. That's so very kind, thank you. Bloody hell. Hi guys. How you doing? You have a girl with a wee spanner. I love this. I love this. Amazing. Welcome guys. I hope you're doing good tonight. And welcome to Cyrene. We were just chatting about the Gorgon shade that's going on tomorrow. It's so shady. So shady. It's going to be brilliant. We love a wee bit of shade. A wee bit of shade. So let me go back to here. Right, so it's all about the fangs. Essentially, if you loot the improved, modified, augmented or perfected Daudamore fangs, he's placed a value on them. And he's asking, so let's say, so the biggest one, right? So if you were to loot the biggest fang, which is the perfected Daudamore fang, he values this at 5,000 peds, right? So if you were to loot one of them, you have to pay 1,000 peds to him if you want to keep it. That's the tax, or he'll buy it from you. So the cool thing with that is it's not like he's just saying, you know, you looted one, give me 1,000 peds. He's saying, you looted one, give me 1,000 peds, or if you don't want to give me the money, then I'll buy it from you. I think that works well. What does it do? Alpha cards, it's a good question. So this is all to do with the Gorgon armor. So let me show you Gorgon armor down here. So I've got some pieces of basic Gorgon armor, which is like the baby stuff, and I've got some pieces of adjusted Gorgon armor, and I had to use fangs to do this. But thank you. Oh, Firefly's here with his party. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Like the party has started now. Welcome guys. Hello. Hello everyone. Hi Firefly and his party. Welcome. That's so kind. Really kind. My goodness, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed now. Everyone's been lovely tonight. That armor looks fancy. This armor is incredible. So anyway, so this is the basic Gorgon. So you need 2 bits of basic, and you combine 2 bits of basic plus a fang to get yourself a bit of adjusted, right? You following? Of course you are. You guys are fucking majorly smart. So, the improved Daudamore fang. You throw them together and you get yourself the improved. But then you would then take 2 bits of adjusted armor, throw them together with the next fang to get the next bit of armor, and so on and so forth, until you have got yourself up to the perfected fang, and you'd throw 2 sets of augmented armor in with the perfected fang to get yourself the phenomenal armor. Now, the end result is an armor that is probably up there with some of the best armors in game. This is why this is important. I don't know how to say this without shooting myself in the foot. If you work out essentially the cost to create this armor set currently compared with the price of some of the best armors in game, this stuff is phenomenal. It's so good that we're highly concerned that it's going to get stopped. As soon as the first few sets come into game, there's a good chance Mind Arc will be like, wait, hold the fucking bus. This is some of the best armor in game when it gets to that point. Let me see if I can find you the details. Details, Bonnie, details. I put it somewhere. So yeah, so my big plan is I would love to have this as my big armor. I'd thought about buying like some shadow or something like that, but now that this stuff is out, this is my goal. So it's really important that we run the Gorgon Shades to get the parts to do the armor. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Has the rarest part? Oh, Alpha card. Alpha card has the best questions. No, it's not. Not yet. So we did have some interesting drops. So far, the normal Fang has dropped, obviously, because we have some parts that are upgraded. But we also had... there was a rare discovery. Junkman got it. I think it was 2 weeks ago of one of the other Fangs. But the interesting thing is the really, really good Fangs, they only drop from the Gorgon Shade. So this is a reason why you must run the Gorgon Shade. Aye, so Junkman discovered the mod and augmented Fangs, but the perfected apparently should only drop from the Gorgon Shade. So this is why you need to run the Gorgon Shade. Because if you get a perfected, I mean, you would of course need 7 perfected Fangs, and then you would need 14 pieces of the second best armor. Does this make sense how this works? I'm making it really confusing, aren't I? Will that guy earn his 80k back? No, he won't. But he has to make a shot at it, because right now he's the only person who can. So as far as we know, I mean, there's other people who are working on it, but they've also spent in the region of those sort of numbers towards getting it. But he holds the key, right? So it's his choice when he spawns it and how he spawns it. So this is a nice reward for the amount of money he's put in. It controls the numbers well. Yes, Alpha card, I totally agree. And the fact that the Gorgon Shade is so difficult makes a massive difference as well, I think. Because even like with me, I'm not even halfway through the Gorgon Shade because it's so fucking hard. And we're not talking about hard in terms of like the mobs are fine, the mine is fine, the crafting is fine. It's not because of being un-uber, it's because it costs so much. I mean, like I said above, 80,000 credits. The numbers. And what you have to appreciate, whatever your alliances are, whatever, these guys took a punt on this. They really did. Like, they took a proper punt on it to say, like, to be the first to... And I'm all about being the first, but fucking hell, 80,000 credits to be the first. Like a slacker over here. Like, rubbish. I was like, no, I don't want to be first that bad. Anyway, I'm going to super short AFK, and I'm going to hope that I don't deafen you. Maybe like go like this with your headset, just in case I didn't do it. I'll be right back, okay?
softly creeping, left its scenes while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to
Did that work better this time? Or was it still super loud? G-Trek still hasn't dropped. I know. Loud. Sorry, Dysona. I'm sorry. I don't know how to turn it down. Maybe I turn it right down. Hold on. It's just, is it like 20% just now? Let me just throw it right down to like 10%. Okay. So. Oh, good. Loud. I love this song. Who put this on? Of silence. Try not to sing. I'm going to try not to waste it. So, who's all planning on coming tomorrow? I'm excited. I'm going to be excited all day. First ever player spawned Gorgon Shade. Probably going to message the devs. Tell the devs to come too. Oh, silence. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Okay, so these are nice tonight. Mang Chang's. Get your acid plates. Where the fuck is Dracula anyway, speaking of which? Right, we're going to try the 8-ball competition before I get super distracted. I just want you guys to test this with me, so let's go for like a straight, I don't know, 20 peds test, right? I'm going to throw the 8-ball into competition mode, and I'm going to show you how you can enter, and then... No, well I win. I love this. This is so much fun. The funny part is I can't see it until I click onto the other bit of software. Sorry. Very, very, very amused by the 8-ball. Right, anyway. So let's throw her into competition mode and let me show you how you do it. Make me one. I'm gonna die. This is the problem. So when I go over to the software that's streaming the game, I die. I have to get gooder. Or I need I need 2 screens. That's what I need. I need one for the game, one for the software. Wow, we're going up in the world, guys. We're not only having the whole stuff going on in the stream, we should actually get screens and shit. Don't shoot while in the other screen. And I'm going to do a background as well. So tomorrow, in fact, that'll be amazing. Tomorrow, for the stream, hopefully. So the background I have here just now is my plain walls, but I've got a background coming. That'd be amazing for the first ever Gorgon Shade. We'd be like totally pro. I'm really interested in how Proc is doing with the English. Proc, are you keeping with us? Keeping with us? Proxky? He's here. See, your English is fabulous. You even heard when I was shouting on you with the wrong name. You'll do fine. What happened to Larry? Did Larry fall asleep? Dice on this sort of the tunes. It's fine. Right, Magic 8 Ball. Let's run a quick competition. Just as a test, so straight 25 peds. Sorry, don't mind me fucking with my hair. Did you see I changed the colour again? And I had a pink in my hair before, but I changed it now to be more of a straight brownie colour without all the pink. Anyway, like, stop faffing with your fucking hair and let's run the competition. Right, so let me throw it into competition mode. So I'm going to throw the 8 ball into competition mode, right? And that means you have to type exclamation mark 8 enter. So if you would like to be in this competition to win a straight 25 peds, you type exclamation mark 8 enter, just the way that I did there. If I win, then I'll not win. So just throw your name into the 8 ball and we'll keep with it for the next 10 minutes or so, and then I'll shake the 8 ball and the 8 ball will give us a winner. How easy is that? It's like brilliant. It's like the most simple piece of brilliant software. Ross is here. Check you all out. Like, yes, Bonnie, we know basic software. Just you who doesn't. Yeah, but I found it really unintuitive. There were certain overlays and stuff that they just wouldn't interact with the software. So does that come from the fact that there's a lot of different people who are creating these skins and stuff, and they're all trying to interact with this shit? With my hairbrush. With the same piece of software, or why did that become such a problem? Like, why is it not intuitive? I think just crap. It's just crap. Bam Bam, leave. I don't think you can leave, Bam Bam. Fucking with my 8 ball. Amazing. Right, you've got 5 more minutes if you want to enter the 25 ped testing. 1, 2. Was worth a try. You said an exclamation mark 8 win. That would be better. So we're just testing to see if this is going to work. If it's going to work, then this will probably be a feature of my stream. Hacks. You did the X like this, like hacks. I can't do it because my Discord is popping up. Yeah, Discord. Hacks. Oh, exclamation mark 8. That's what I said, right? That's exactly what I said. Oh, there's tune. Remember, guys, where's your tunes? Exclamation mark SR. Paste the YouTube link. Otherwise, there's an app. I wanted to ask you guys' opinion on this. No, you're in Alpha Card. You did exclamation mark 8 enter. You are in. Let me check. I can check. It's better if I don't check, right? Oh, yeah, you're in. 9 people so far. It's so bad. I should just like, stop hunting to do this. No, I will get better. This is all very new. This whole interaction-y, format-y, my doofery, my thingy, my bob that I've got going on. I will get used to it, I promise. But tonight I'm a bit rubbish. Bit of rubbish. So we've got 9 competitors so far. Well, 8 actually, because I'm one of them. Let's hope I don't win. That'd be so shit. We need more people so that I don't win. No, Bam Bam, sometimes it does just pick up a random thing. Maybe Dysona or Alpha Card, they've typed random words before and it's worked, right? Is there a certain way to do it, you guys? I saw you just type a word and it just comes up. Don't quite know how, or... seem like experts. Remember guys, if you are first time watching this channel or you've been here before and you haven't managed to get around to follow me, I've got a wee progress bar in the bottom right hand corner. It's nothing big, but it's just my own wee personal progress, and I would love to see Entropia more exposed to the world, so if you can follow me, it's huge for me. And it sounds silly like a wee follow, but no, it matters so much. When you subscribe to me, it's phenomenal. I sit after my streams and I look through and I see who subscribed and how long they've subscribed for, and I just feel super supported, and I really, really appreciate it. So don't think it's ever taken for granted. Alpha card! Oh, there we go, we got something. Bonsai can work it. And there we go, Bam Bam, you got it. So, tomorrow. Am I sitting too high on the camera, do you think, actually? I feel like I'm cutting the top of my head off. What do you think? Does the camera need to be more... or does it look okay? Frosky's here with the firework. Amazing. I love how Frosky's still alive. It's brilliant. It's brilliant! Oh, don't say that. I've got a bad ear. I don't have a PS5. I'm joking. No, I don't like to beg. I don't see the fun in that. I like to see if you enjoy my stream and you have fun with me, then you can support my stream. That's phenomenal. But I don't like to beg. It's difficult. It's a hard compromise because you love the stream and you want it to be a big thing, but you don't want to beg people for money. But showing your appreciation to my stream is perfect for me. And the donations, oh my, honestly. Particularly now, because we're on lockdown, essentially none of us are really doing a lot of work here right now. So I feel like streaming is not a real job for me, because streaming is something that I love to do. So, but man, it's made such a huge difference whilst being in lockdown to be able to have something to work towards. I don't want to be slushy, but does that make sense? Yes, I did, Dysona. I hope it's not really loud again. They all change with the new skin. And so it means I can actually hear it. So this was the thing that annoyed me with donations before, was I couldn't hear and I will get used to understand. So now I've got different, sorry, I'm going off on like all the different tangents again, like a big star. Now I've got different sounds for donations, different sounds for subscribers, different sounds for followers, and I'm hoping I'll learn them all really quickly so that I can say because bear in mind I don't see what you see, but I hear what you hear, so that'll be phenomenal. Because it'd be so nice just to see it straight away, not be like 10 minutes later, oh, thank you. Ah, heal. New bit sound. So I don't think, oh, there should be a new bit sound. Yeah. Did you hear it, or was it too quiet? It's cooler. It's too quiet for me. Is there, but I turned them all down. Do you want me to turn them all up again? I turned them all down because everyone was complaining. I can turn them all up again. I hear this one. Oh, Dysona! Thank you. That is so kind. Thank you, Dysona. I heard the sound. Okay. So, I'm going to turn the sounds back up. You can't shout at me then when they're too loud, okay? I'm going to turn them all back up. Then I'm going to work out which one is the problem. Oh no, it's the alert box. Hold on, I can test widgets, I think. I hope I don't die while I'm doing this. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I think it's the alert box. If I turn the alert box right up, let me test the widgets. So, do you hear this? Hold on. No! No. How weird. It's Max. Why do I hear it and you don't? Let me check, let me check. I'm still gonna die in the middle of this. So... not the right thing. No, we have. This is really good. This is really good because it helps me to fix this while you guys are here and while you're helping me. So let me test this. Hear that? Kinda. Yeah. What the hell are we listening to? Oh my god. Let me throw everything back up. Okay, let's go with this. Do you hear this? Low. So let's go with this. And I'm beautiful. And let's try again. Do you hear this? I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. Okay. So it's coming over the main disc. So it's working on the same. It's working on the same slider that the audio is working on. Yeah, the music. So when I turn it up, it all goes. Oh, you can't hear me. Okay, so you can hear me now, and the music sounds back to normal, or? Okay, that's interesting. So it seems to be that the alert boxes are running over the same thing that the music is running over, which is not ideal because we want the music down and the alerts up, I guess. I'll work on that tomorrow. That's tomorrow's job. I'll fix that. We can make this work. This is amazing. Who put this on? Oh. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Duat. Welcome, Duat89. I'll mess about with the music tomorrow. Funny one though, because I've got a whole bunch of sliders now. I've got sliders for. I don't have a slider for the alert box. Oh, I wonder. So you're like, Bonnie knows nothing about coding. Like nothing about coding. I know genuinely, I know nothing about this sort of stuff. So I'm running this. If all you. Whoever here is into coding and game development and stuff like that, so you can imagine me as like the end user, the one who's got no clue. So the way that the slobs, the Streamlabs OBS works is on a tier basis. So the thing that I put to the top comes first, and then everything else that I place underneath it. I've worked this out by now. Hey, Subatomic Particle, how you doing? So it may be the same with the sound. Maybe I have to put the sound in a certain order, so to prioritize some more sound over the other. Or if I were to put the alert box in one of the categories and fuck knows. That sounded good in my head. Not really good. Yes. Gavin is so right. Like, computers don't ask, Bonnie. Like, please don't. Car, if your car's actually my car, you would appreciate this, Gavin. So my car, so we're going to lockdown now in Scotland since the 23rd of March. We're still in lockdown. We've moved into phase 2. So phase 1 meant we were allowed to have a barbecue with one other family as long as we all stayed outside. Phase 2 means you're still allowed to have a barbecue with one other family, but they're now allowed to use your toilet. I love how practical Scotland is. Yes, now. Anyway, so because we're still in lockdown, nobody's working, nobody's doing a damn thing. That's been now a long time in lockdown. And I've got a diesel car. And my diesel car said to me about 2 weeks ago that it had a diesel particle filter blockage. Of course it did, right? So it was like DPF blockage, contact Jaguar. I was like, am I fuck contacting Jaguar? You know how much Jaguar would want me to pay for this, right? So, yeah, DPF. I don't know what you want me to go into this. Try not to go into this. If we want to do car chat. So Gavin, I really appreciate the change from computer chat to car chat. He was like, Bonnie's like super uncomfortable right now. Can somebody please make us talk about cars? And Bonnie will be fine. Once we talk about cars, she'll be fine. Your great granddad played for Hibs. Oh, Life in a Nickel. He played for Hibs. That's phenomenal. That's amazing. Bloody hell. Life in a Nickel. I love this. Wow. Hibs are great. Hibs are a really, really cool club. Hibernian. Hibs are brilliant. Oh yeah, fuck, we've got a competition going on. So Sean's right, so we've got a competition ongoing. If you want to enter the competition, you have to do !8 enter. So just what Sean did there, !8 enter. The ball is going to grab the ball. The ball is going to grab your entry for me and sort all this stuff out. But we're talking about cars. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm getting so lost. Mang Chang's. No, you have to do the 8. Oh, Dracul. I think I owe you a quad, Dracul, right? No, that wasn't right, Bam Bam. Anyway. It's too complicated. You have to do, for anyone else. Yeah, that, cracking. And then I'm just going to check that the bot grabbed you crackers. No, maybe you have to do it without the... Hold on, what do we do? Like that is what you have to do. Exclamation mark 8, enter, like that. The last one I've got is Alpha Card. Try it and let me check and see if it pops up. Oh, Dracula! So yeah, subatomic particle. The Jag, so the Jag is diesel, right? So we've been in lockdown now for 3 months or so. Let me check, Crackers, that you got it. Yep, you're in, Crackers, that's it, you're in. The diesel particular whatever filter was blocked. So anyone who knows cars knows what that means, right? That means the Jag was asking to get its ass kicked. Because the diesel particulate filter is a self-cleaning mechanism. It cleans itself as long as the car is getting its ass kicked, essentially. So you have to whip it right up and down the motorway. You have to get your revs above 3,000 RPM. You have to go into sports mode and you have to gun it as much as possible. But because we're in lockdown, we've not been allowed to go within 5 miles of our home address, which is all quiet roads and so I've been sitting at less than 30 miles an hour and my Jag was having none of it. So I was getting the warnings of the diesel particulate filter was full. And you go onto all these websites and they're like, yeah, you have to replace the filter, you have to do all this other stuff. And I was like, do I fuck? I just have to kick its ass. Like, so I said to JBK, I was like, I'm gonna go kick the Jag's ass. And he's like, you're gonna do what? I was like, well, this is the only way I can clear the diesel particulate filter, right? So I found the biggest, oh fuck, I'm dead again. I found the biggest open stretch of road that I could find and I gunned it. So I turned it to sports mode and it's an automatic, but it's a flappy paddle automatic. So you can push it from, what do we call it in America again? Stick? We call it stick? You guys are not American, right? You're all... it's the dice owner, that's right. So it's an automatic, but it's flappy paddle automatic. So yeah. So you stick her manual, right? So she's thank you, Sean. So she's automatic, but she's flappy paddle on. How do you say flappy paddle? So she has a steering wheel. And behind her steering wheel, this must look ridiculous for anyone else watching. Behind her steering wheel, she has the flappy paddles. We call them flappy paddles. So you go up, down, down, up, down, down behind the steering wheel. So it's not a gear stick, it's flappy paddles. So she's generally automatic, but you can use the flappy paddles to force her to go into gear. Yeah, right, Bonsai! Paddle shift, yes! Oh, see Dracula's. So paddle shift. So you start off in automatic, you turn the fucker into sports mode, and then you drop the gears, right? So she wants to sit in the high gears because she's been an automatic, and automatics like to preserve their gearbox. So you just fuck her down a couple of gears and then gun it. So I was like hearing it along within the speed limit quite clearly, but within a low gear, obviously. I would never do anything illegal on the road, but absolutely tearing it up down this road, going hell for leather, and honestly I had the most fun. So, and the whole point of this was there was a real reason behind it, right? And the real reason was I had to clear my DPF filler. And I never do was like, It's so much fun. It's so much fun. So yeah, sports mode, flappy paddle, get right down the gears and gun it like there's no tomorrow. It was like, do you remember, oh shit, what was it called? Back to the Future with the flames. So so much fun to be had when you're in lockdown. Bear in mind I was in lockdown, right? So I've not had this much fun in so long. I came home and I'm looking after my nice wee Jaguar, and I turned her off, turned her back on again, and it came up, DPF filter clear. Such a child. But If you know cars, you know that is the way to clear your DPF filter, right? It saves you 600 quid at the garage. You clear your DPF filter by kicking its fucking arse right on the road. I love car conversations. We should like a car stream. See foam in the fuel tank. Oh my god. I'll get attacked. Not paying attention to the game. Your hybrid car's battery died from not using it. Oh, bonsai! That's harsh. Yeah, bonsai! Exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. 100% the same. You have to kick their arse. That's how you do it. My friend's van, I don't know if you all were here last week when I was talking about a friend's van. I diagnosed the issues with my friend's van, and the garage that he took it to had then diagnosed all the same things that I had diagnosed, but said it was going to cost him 600 quid. Got it. So yeah, the wee Jag's fine now. This is a great tune. Look at this song. What's the Jag? Picture somewhere. Aye, so true, subatomic particle. I was lucky that I got away with it with the filter, I think. Probably if I hadn't have done that, I'd have got some issues with injectors and stuff. Aye, because I think it gets more difficult. You can probably tell more than I can. When you get the DPF, Jag, you are. It's so. I love cars, I'm sorry. I've got 3 major passions in life. I love horses, I love entropia, and I love cars. So you're going to find in my streams that I speak about all these things all at once, and there's no in between. Yeah, we're nearly ready. We should do it soon, actually. How does the 8-ball enter thing work? It's just like a dice roll. Yes, bam bam. Essentially, so I've got a wee widget, my doofer, my thingamabob. Maybe I should do it just now, actually. We should do it just now, right? Horses, cars. Yeah, so true. There's a link, right? I like to go fast. And rocket ships. I love rocket ships. I love space. Rockets and space, and that's my entropia thing. Yeah, I just like to go really fast. Okay, so let's have a look. So we have now 10 entries. This is only 25 quid. We've 10 entries. And then I shake the ball. I've got a special code to shake the ball. And here, my hair. Oh, Dracul can do it. Like Bonnie shit. Need my own? Why? What's the fun on that? Paradise. Let me check. Boom. Just gonna check that you're entered. Dracul's in, Cracker's in. You're in, Dracul. Yeah, I can see it. I've got a list. You're in. I've got 11 people in. So I have Sean, Prosky, Baron Martin, Bonsai, Gavin Jackson, Bam Bam, Dysona, Alphacard, Crackers and Dracul are all currently in the competition. If you want to enter, you have to do exactly what Dracul did. The !8 enter. You should make some note that goes to the shop. Oh. This is why we're testing it. This is why we're testing it. No capital bonsai. Just like small letters. It doesn't like capitals. I don't know why. I don't understand coding enough. No capitals. Oh my god. Don't do this to me. My hair's on my fangs. I've got fangs. Let me look. What is bonsai not in? Oh, you're already in bonsai. You did it already. You did it earlier. Okay, so we are nearly ready. We're going to do this next, right? I'm going to go AFK for 10 seconds and then we're going to go straight into this to check and see if this works, right? You're all my beta testers or alpha testers. Which one would it be? You guys know better than me. Beta or alpha testers? I should start using car terms. We should fuck it with all the computer terms, just go car terms. So why is it beta and not alpha? And do we say beta or beta? I need to learn. I will learn. I will learn the way of your people. Teach me the way of your people. Sorry. I'm gonna behave myself. I'm not gonna behave myself. Beta. Not beta. Yes. Like beta. So beta's not right. Beta. Beta. Why is it not beta? Like beta blockers. Not beta blockers? Beta. Beta. Like Betamax from that movie. Yeah. Okay. And why not alpha testers? What's the alpha testers? This tune. Love this tune. Beta testers. Right, I'm going to AFK 10 seconds. Betamax. Alpha. Okay, so I did alpha testing yesterday when I was running it for myself. Ah, okay. And beta testing is when you're trying to help me with it. And is there Charlie testing? Do we get Charlie testing or? I'm here to be educated. Do we have Charlie testing? No, I'm going to AFK. And then we're going to do the event. Okay, so hold on.
Powering on. Mic on. Powering off. Powering on. Mic on.
Alright, give me a second. Turn it back on again. I know it was a headset. I've got a wireless headset and I take it around with me, so when I go to the kitchen or so, it loses connection, then it powers on, all that push in between. Check. Okay, let's go with this scene. Oh no! Cover your ears, cover your ears. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I'm sorry. That didn't seem loud to me. Was it loud to you guys? I didn't hear anything that time. Did you hear anything? Is it still loud? I heard nothing. Oh, I heard nothing. You're all deaf now, right? Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna work on it. I turned it all down to nothing. I don't know. I'm sorry. Anyway, right. We wanted to do the magic 8 ball before we do anything else. So let me just check. So this is just a test where hey, Biggest Wickus, welcome to the whole new Bonnie stream. This is the very first day that I've ran the stream like this, so I'm still trying to work out what's right and what's not right. This fucking thing is in my face, that's not right. Get my face. Trying to work with light and stuff. A bit bright. Oh, thank you. 8 months, Biggest Wickus. Wow, that is so kind. 8 months already. That has flown in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So we're working with everything tonight because this is a new test. So the next thing that I want to test is this new game that I have with the 8 ball. Oh, look at all the cute pride stuff we have. Oh, I love the pride stuff. For some reason, do I get to do the pride stuff too? I want to do pride stuff. Oh, I can do pride stuff too. Awesome. Sorry, I'm just a big child. So let's see if the magic 8 ball is going to do its job. Right. So if there's anyone else who wants to enter, you've got like 10 seconds, and you do exclamation mark 8 enter. It's just 25p just for me to test that this is working as I wanted it to, and then I can use it in future. I've got 10 entries so far. Alright. Shall we do it? Do this for the test. If it get me, pick someone else. Okay, thank you. You're in, sub. Anyone who doesn't want the prize, you're more than welcome to pay it forward. So I have some very, very kind people in the stream who win a prize and then say, it's okay, I'm the winner, but pay it forward to the next person. So this is also really appreciated. No, Dracula, you're stuck. You're stuck with it. Right, let's try it. So, interesting thing with this is I don't really get to see it. Oh man, how do I describe this? So, my Streamlabs is small because I have a whole bunch of panels going on. My panels are watching sound and stuff. So the 8 ball is tiny for me. So I'll probably need your help to There must be some way that I can see that what this actually says. Actually, if I click onto my stream on Twitch. Yeah, okay. So first time for us, I'm gonna run the 8-ball. I'm gonna oh, it's like the lottery. I love this. What was the tune they played on the lottery? You should put the ball on the screen for us. It does. It will show up. I've got a combination of buttons that I have to press, and it'll roll the ball, and it's going to tell the winner. Right. So we're ready. Are we ready? Oh, it's going to be exactly 2 hours, right? So this, I love this. We have 1 hour. We're currently been streaming for 1 hour 58 seconds, so I'm going to do it for the 2 hour mark. We should do this in future. We should do this like an actual thing. Like every couple of hours, we do a wee magic 8-ball. So we've got 1 minute 30 seconds. Is it working, the 8-ball? Is it lagging for you? Subatomic particles. Shouldn't be. I'll get pissy if it is. Okay. 21 seconds. You won't find nobody else like. The 8-ball is funny. Sometimes it seems to work and sometimes it doesn't. Shouldn't be lagging with what's going on. Follow me and everything is alright. Is anyone else having a bit of lag here, or? I mean, the whole PC is set for streaming. The internet is good. I'd be really concerned if it's lagging. Fucking shouldn't be lagging. I'll be pissed if it's lagging. Please, if there's anyone else who's seen a bit of lag, let me know, because I'll be really angry. Right, so we're ready for the 8-ball. Let's do it. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Not ready. Are you ready? Let's see what she does. Dysona! Congratulations, Dysona. That was amazing. So did you all see the 8-ball do the shaky thing? Did that work? Ball rigged. Did it work? So you saw it shake and then choose a name randomly. That's good. So that was the 8-ball in competition mode, which is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if the competition mode actually worked. So I can then take the 8-ball out of competition mode. So Dysona was the 8th person to enter. We had Sean, Proke Steve, Baron Martin, Bonsai, Gavin, Bam Bam, Dysona, Alpha Card, Crackers, Dracul and Subatomic Particle were entered. And it chose number 8, which was Dysona. And I can clear competition mode. And now it should be back to its usual 8-ball self. That was really cool. Thank you so much for the test. Dysona, I owe you 25 pence. Please remember me. Remind me. What's an 8-ball? So we have to do exclamation mark 8-ball. What is now? Oh, I spelled ball wrong. Can someone spell ball right? Fuck's sake, Bonnie. Holy moly. Oh, Krosky. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun, Dracula. Just for like silly wee games. And because we do lots of silly wee games with my stream, and I thought this would be cool. Years old. Oh, I'm flying. Hey up. You coming? Can you take me back to the hunt? I'm either getting kidnapped or taken back to the hunt. One of the two. There's nothing in between here right now. Either you're currently witnessing a kidnap in progress, or I'm being very helpfully guided back to my hunt. Love this song. Oh, I think we changed so I wasn't being kidnapped. I was taken very kindly back to the Mang Chang+. However, I think we're now in Pans. I should have paid more attention. I'm very sorry. It's my fault. Pans. Okay, so we're in Pans. I really appreciate the flight, but we're in Pans. Can we go back to the TP and I'll pause you on the Pans. Oh my. Oh my. No, Dracula. No, I have to click out of, I don't see, so I see the game, I just see the game. I just see the game, I have to click on the slobs to see the ball as well. I have the slobs, yeah, Sean, so that's exactly right. So I have, right now with my screens, I wish I could show you from phone, but I can't really show you. So right now I've got the screen split, so I can watch the game and what you guys are saying all at the same time. And because it'd be a complete pain in the ass if it would be to me if I couldn't see what you were saying. So I've got my screen split between the slobs and the game, but essentially I need two screens. I don't see the ball. Might be better this way. I do know, Sean, I really need I need more screens. But the thing was, so what you're seeing with the game right now, I have that over to the one side, and then I have the slobs over to the other, so I have no way to show you this. Yeah, that'd be amazing, subatomic particle. Wish they could do stuff like this. I can't play the game just from the slobs because it's a bit clunky. But the main thing for me is I'm watching the chat, so I have the slobs chat over and the game over, so I've got game up to here and then chat over the other side, so I can play the game and watch the chat at the same time, but I can't then see what you guys see, so I can't see the 8 ball, for example. So that's what the dual screen should be for, right? We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching. And we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can hold us. Like the ceiling can hold us. Go back. This is the moment. Tonight. I love that I'm getting flown here. This is so sweet. This is brilliant. This is I love to be first class. You want to fly me somewhere? That's brilliant. Three screens. Where am I supposed to put three screens? Oh, subatomic particles on something. So you would log into Twitch or Mixer and it would grab your stream directly in the window using sloths and embedded code. That was that got over my head. Hey, that sounds brilliant. Can you make that work? A super wide one. The screen, right? I can go higher, like oh my god. I missed the whole Charlie I deliberately missed the whole Charlie conversation because I felt like I was unqualified to jump in on the whole Charlie conversation. Who is Bonnie and what is EU? The song probably sums it up all. Let's have a look. Like this. This is literally me. No, what you do, Emily? Okay, I'm gonna jump out and shoot some stuff. So we're in the pans, so we did the Mang Chang earlier and now we're in the pangs. These are the 67 Panellion stalkers, we call them pans, because that's easier. They're cute, huh? They're like wee fluffy hedgehogs. Wee level 67 fluffy hedgehogs. I guess they have an issue with that though, subatomic particle, because they have a massive security thing with the accounts, so they couldn't just hand over your account information to Mixer or Twitch or whatever, because there's the whole RCE thing going on. Or is that different? What do you think? Crocodiles? You think they look like crocodiles? Or rats? Croco-rats? A rat suit. You think exactly like me, Krusky. It's a croco-ratodile. Crocodile! Croco-rat! Yes. Yeah, but I don't think they would like that subatomic particle. With the whole real cash economy thing. Oh, so the other way around. So Mindark handles the Twitch thing. Oh, maybe. I think Mindark are probably way behind on the whole. Oh, gracias. Probably way behind on the whole streamer thing. One major thing for me as a streamer is Mindark don't support their streamers, so we can't give away anything other than the stuff that we give away through our own stuff. Whereas most games they have drops, so we as streamers we enable Twitch drops. So if you watch our stream, you get drops from a game. and stuff like that. Mind Art don't enable Twitch drops, and to me this sounds really counterproductive because we as streamers are essentially the people who are advertising the game. So you should, as far as I'm concerned, do everything to incentivize your best, not the worst, but so if you were to say for all streamers who hit X threshold, we give them the ability to have X drops,
Hey guys,
right?
it's Scott Brown.
So you encourage a bunch of streamers to do really well with your game.
This box covered in what appears to
It's a great tune. Love this tune. Yeah, Dracula. It's so true. Aye, aye, aye. We're going somewhere. So these are the Panilons. Panilion? How would you say it? I call them pans. So this is Cyrene, this is Panilon, this is level 67, the Stalker. We're looking for a very specific item. This is the reason we've been crushing these guys and their friends, the Mang Changs, tonight. Because we do know that they drop something that's not listed on any website. And we want to find that thing. Agility is a big point there, subatomic particle. Agility is massive. I think what Mind Art have, which is so phenomenal, is they have loyalty. Masses of it. No, there's no two ends. You don't get two ends. Panaleon. No, there's no two ends. There's no two ends. Cook math. Panaleon. You don't get two ends. Panaleon. Panaleon. No two ends. Love that Prosky is like, I'm here learning how to, oh shit, not die. Camelon. You see it like Camelon. Horny fiery thing. Thinking about like what? Oh. My new friend did a die. Don't do a die. Camel Dawn. Just Camel Dawn. I'm sorry that you did the die. They're mean. Not gonna pretend like these are nice ones. Chameleon. Chameleon? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. You're at it. You're at it. It doesn't work. I love this song, honestly. Dysona, you are a genius. This tune, there is no better tune. It's not like Camel Dong. Chameleon. Oh, we got it! We got it! We got it! We got it! Yes! We got it! Holy moly! Right, guys, I have been really super secretive with you the whole night, not really explaining why we're here or what we were here for. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, Gaiman. So So I told you we were here to find a rare drop that's not listed on Entropedia or anything like that. A rare drop that we knew existed on these mobs, and we know this will benefit us for another mission that we're working on just now. And we got it. I cannot believe that we got it. Honestly, I thought there was no fucking chance. I was so excited. We fucking got it. We fucking got it. Alpha card. You will love this. I need like 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds. I have to compose myself. I have to brush my hair and stuff. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Promise. Okay. I'm gonna compose myself and come back to the one. Why do we have some rap music on? It wasn't a minute. Hold on. Too much rap, Draco. Less rap. Right. So the reason we're here. Let's drum roll if you will. So the reason that we're here on Cyrene, the reason we've been hunting these mobs tonight is for one specific goal. The one specific goal was to loot a very specific item which is not listed anywhere. So nobody could tell you that you would get these items from this mob, but we knew that they would come. And the reason we need them is we need them for Tulan. How do I go back to the start? So on every planet there is certain levels of mobs who will drop certain levels of whips. Everywhere else it's listed. So with Arcadia or with Tropia, they have these mob levels and they're listed that they will drop these whips. Fine, right? We all know this is the case. With Cyrene, these level of mobs do not have these whips listed. And we're pretty sure that it would run along the same lines as the rest of the planets, that they must drop them too, right? So this was the test. Tonight with me down. This was the test tonight to see if our suspicion would be true, if our suspicion on the loot pool of these two mobs, the Mang Chang and the Panalian, was right, that they should, as equivalents to those other mobs, also drop this particular whip. And they do. So we have achieved our mission for tonight. So let me show you what happened. Drakel is more along the lines of you have to have the appreciation that the planet partners are all set the same rough parameters, and if one of them gets something, they all get roughly the same thing out with certain exponential stuff. So these whips that we're talking about, these whips are not super uber or anything like that. These whips are going to be very, very, very important with what comes next with Tulan. Equality, yeah, Draco. So it's equality, but it's more important that we have these whips because what we're about to do with Tulan. Right, would be great. Yeah, no, I don't know how to describe this. I don't know if I can describe this any better. And this is the really important thing about me being an interplanetary nomad is I have no affiliation with any particular planet. we love all planets equally, and we join with all planets equally. We're here on Cyrene because we were pretty sure that the loot tables on Cyrene were listed wrong. We were really sure that the loot on Cyrene for these two mobs was incorrect, and that they should also be dropping the whips that the other mobs on the other planet partners of the same level should be dropping, right? And tonight we confirmed that. I'm really surprised that we confirmed that. This is not usual that you can confirm that with one hunt. So it's super duper confirmed, and that the whip that we thought should drop here does drop here. And that's really important for what's about to happen on Tulan. So this is the whole interplanetary thing, right? So we are now searching around the universe for these whips that we're about to use on Tulan. Right, so let me show you what it was, what we got, and what proved the theory. And this is the best thing, it's like science, right? You have your hypothesis, your null hypothesis. So we just proved the hypothesis being that if this whip were to drop on mobs on Calypso, on Rocktopia, on Arcadia, then this whip should also drop on mobs on Cyrene. And herein, the hypothesis has been proven. Check us out. Oh my god, so many times. Right, so let me show you the whip. Right, too distracted by how excited I am here. This one, it's not anything particularly special, but you have to bear in mind we've not done a particularly special hunt tonight. This has been, 2 hours with me roughly shooting 40% of the time, and we have this whip which will be perfect for what we're about to do on Tulan. So this is what we were here for. If anyone's wondering why the fuck are you on Cyrene, we're on Cyrene because we have something fun to do on Tulan soon, and we were sure that Cyrene could deliver, and Cyrene has proven yet again that Cyrene can always deliver. Big up for Cyrene. And that's really important because it's important for anyone who's how do I describe this? If you're looking for a certain type of loot and you've seen this loot drop on planet partners, also imagine that there's a chance that that has been divided equally. So, well, I can't say much more than that, but I'm presuming you'll get what I mean, right? Okay, back to the chat. Show the whip already. Amazing you got that today, yeah. I'm gonna scroll up, read the chat. Yes, Gavin. So that's the point. The point is we're trying to tame the mob on Tulan. So in order to tame the mob on Tulan, we need these whips, and we roughly worked out where these whips should spawn around the universe, and then we took on those spawns and got those whips. I agree, Bonsai. It was really good that we got it today, because it could have been worse. It could have been so much worse. Howlin' Mine, Super Tongue Particle, yes. So I've done the Mission Galactica. So with Mission Galactica you have to go to Howlin' Mine. We went to Howlin' Mine way before. I have so many pictures from Howlin' Mine. When it used to be called Pirate Base, it was never always called Howlin' Mine. It was Pirate Base before EU Dominatrix. Or okay, so anyone have any questions about why we were here or what we were doing? Or does this all make sense now? I feel really bad when I get all cryptic on you, but I love to be able to show to you stuff that we're doing in game that's not just, we're not just like fucking about on Mayhem or stuff like that. Like there's a real purpose and a mission, and we're pulling stuff out of these mobs that are not on Entropedia or Wikipedia or anything like that. It's all exciting. Someone had PM'd me earlier and they had said about how do you find out this stuff? I mean, how do you know about this stuff? There's nothing there to Google, or there's nothing there to find. Like, how do you even know about this stuff? And the reason we know about this stuff is because we just have a theory, a hunch, a hypothesis, and go for it and see what happens. And tonight it was proven, and this is the best thing. Alpha card, that sounds amazing. Bonnie's an evil genius. Subatomic particle. I love this. Oh, shut up, Messi. Mind Dark Insider confirmed. No. Honestly, you think Mind Dark know these things exist? This is the whole fun of it, is genuinely when you become an interplanetary nomad, you pull together from all the planets things that I don't think they all know together. April's right. Bonnie Gate. Chop. Dysona, is the Gorgon quest thing very long? Dysona is probably about 2 to 3 days long. It's not really something you can do in one day. It's hunting, crafting. I mean, if you were going all out, if you're really going for it, you probably could. Dysona, I really hope that this will just be the first. So if you can't join us tomorrow, so tomorrow we're doing the Gorgon Shade. If you can't join us tomorrow, then at least tune in and watch it and know that you can join us the next time, because I think that this won't be the first. So tomorrow will be the first exclusive stream of the very first player spawned Gorgon Shade, but it's going to come again, so don't worry about it. Just tune in. So who's all in tomorrow? You're there, right, Messi? Messi's in, JBK's in, I'm in. Who's all in tomorrow? Who's coming to do this with us? Oh yeah. Tomorrow, for a quick roundup, tomorrow we are going to be the first Gorgon Shade event. Mustache is going to spawn it. Oh shit. What was that? Killed me. A bird. Fucking bird. Oh, Draco, you got funny little letters. Gonna be watching. Okay, so that's really important. If there's anyone who can't make it tomorrow, if you can't compete, then you could come. A subatomic particle is always the same. Always the same. 50k USD. Right, my lovelies, with this stream, so bear in mind this was the first time that I've streamed this way. I need your feedback because tomorrow we're going to be going all out with this big event. So far I've got that the sound of the notifications is too strong, right? Is there other stuff that I have to change? Is this light too orange? Does it have to be stronger? Really appreciate your feedback, so that this is the first time that I've streamed with this setup, so I really appreciate any feedback. Otherwise, okay. Will it pass? Thank you, Dysona. I really appreciate that. It's about me being comfortable. Thank you, Subatomic. Oh, okay. The noise. Okay, I have to work on the noise. I'll fix the noise, I promise. This is a great song. Who put this on? You're a fucking genius. Dysona. Love this tune. Love this tune. I am comfortable. I think I'm much more comfortable with this setup than I've ever been. I look at this and I think it looks great. So I'm really happy. I'm really comfortable here. I just want to make sure you guys feel the same. And tomorrow the background is going to change. So like behind me you have the blue wall and the radiator. This will change tomorrow and I'm really excited about that too. So. Hey Lord Jatsky, I'm brilliant, and we are winding down for tonight, but we're talking about what's happening tomorrow. Better, Drakel, better. Yeah, Messy's telling us about what's happening tomorrow, right? Messy, what's happening tomorrow? A big change from the first Funny Live cam. Oh, Sean, don't. So, it's the funniest thing because when I look back on some of my clips and some of my like most proud clips, I was like, oh, I was awesome then. And I look at it, I was like, oh, but the light was terrible. So yeah, it's all a learning curve, right? I have to get better. I have to do it better always. Oh, Messy's going to be there and he's going to look perfectly fine. So, to repeat what's happening tomorrow, let me double check. So I was chatting with the event organizer earlier to get the go ahead on advertising this. Sorry, my hair in the way. Get the hair in the way, I'm concentrating. So Mastage is essentially the one who has ran this whole chain so that he can now spawn the Gorgon Shade. This is different from the usual Gorgon event. So the Gorgon event that we all have, scroll back. So Space, Next Island, Ancient Greece, Gorgon Wave at Knossos. You can only get into Knossos if you have completed the Gorgon mission, that's fine. You can do the Gorgon Wave, you have to have Sweat to get in and do it, and that's fine, right? But this thing is the Gorgon Shade, so this is not the usual Gorgon mission. This is the first ever time that the Gorgon Shade has been spawned. It's getting spawned tomorrow by Mastage. He's going to do it at 2100 EU time, 9 dark time. So we'll run the flights for it. So we'll probably run the flights half an hour early, so maybe 20:30 EU time from Athena. So if there's anyone who wants to join, who wants to get in on this flight and who wants to come to take part in it, then you're going to want to be at Athena Spaceport Calypso for 20:30 EU time. Because the Gorgon spawn will be spawned at 2100 EU time. It gives us half an hour to get everyone on and over. Mastage is PMing me just now, so I'm reading the PM, sorry I'm looking off the left. There's two things that you have to do, or three things essentially, if you want to take part in this. The first thing is you have to be there. So if you want to be there, we'll more than happily take you there. So we'll take you there if you come to Athena Spaceport for 1/2 of an hour before the event will take place, so that you can get there. And then the second thing is you have to have the mission. If you don't have the mission, you can't take part because you can't get in. And the third thing is you have to agree to his conditions. His conditions are a certain percentage for any really unusual looks. So you can check that out in his thread. So I'm going to read back what you guys are saying. So essentially, the best thing that you could possibly loot, right, is a fang. And the fang, as they have said, is worth roughly 5,000 pits. You could loot one item which is worth 5,000 pits. The owner of the event, the only person who can spawn it, nobody else can spawn it, is saying that you will then, if you were to loot this 5,000 pit item, that you shall give him 1,000 pits. That's his terms. And then you can sell it for yourself, right? However, he's also offering you the chance that he'll buy it from you. So instead of you then giving him 1,000 pits and trying to sell a fucking thing, he'll just say, whatever, I'll buy it from you for 4,000 pits straight. Seems pretty okay. So anybody could join, and essentially if you loot that thing, you get a straight 4,000 pits. Nope, there's no prerequisite. I mean, you could go in there with an Apollo and hope for your best. They're not asking for upfront payment, they're just asking for commission on those items alone. But they're also saying they'll buy them, so it's not like a you're stuck with it type of thing. Anyway, my lovelies, it is now coming up on 1:30. You must have the Gorgon mission done. That's really, really important. I'm going to get set up for this stream for tomorrow. This is going to be massive. It's going to be an exclusive on everything in Entropia. We'll be right there from the start, as always. We'll hopefully get the devs in too. The TOS Normandy is providing the flights for it. If there's anything you guys need to know about it, so right now, with all of whom are on my stream right now, if you want to be a part of this, if you want to be there, please just send me messages. I'm more than happy to help out. Underneath my stream there's the Discord, there's the Facebook, anything like that, I will help you out. Otherwise, I'm going to call it for tonight, and tomorrow is going to be something else. The first ever exclusive Gorgon Shade wave event, and we should have every big massive Uber out there shooting for shit. Leaving so early. It's 1:30 in the morning. It's so early. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I have to get set up for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be amazing. I hope you enjoyed the Mang Changs tonight. Tonight, I'm very sorry that I didn't provide you with the goal from the start. The goal from the start was to loot that whip, and we wanted to prove that this was a thing, and we proved that this was a thing. We had this theory that all these mobs from all the planet partners should have this ability. Very specific mobs, very specific category of mobs from each planet partner should have the ability to loot what we thought they would loot. And tonight it was proven. It was proven because we got the whip that we wanted. The reason we wanted this whip is that we wanted the whip for what's coming up on Tulan, which we will of course show you again. So this is all connected. It's not like random. We're not just grinding for nothing. It's proper, proper long stuff. But anyway, tonight, I'm calling it for tonight. Tomorrow is a massive night. Be there. And thank you so much for actually helping me tonight with this stream. If there's anything that you didn't want to tell me about how rubbish it looked, you want to PM me, if there's anything I've done wrong, please tell me and I'll fix it. I hope it worked out okay. If there's something a wee bit weird, please let me know and I'll try my very best to fix it. You are my testers and I really, really appreciate that. So, good night guys, good luck, sweet dreams, and thank you for being here and supporting me. You're the best. Good night guys. Tell
I spend a lot of money on my brand new guitar. Baby's got a habit, diamond rings and Fendi sports bras. Riding down Rodeo in my Maserati sports car. Got no stress, I've been through all that. I'm like a Marlboro man, so I kick on back. Wish I could roll on back to that old town road. I wanna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
60年間ありがと
私もありがと
う。14時間楽しみましょう。
う。楽しみましょう。
Remember the words you told me, love me till the day I die. Surrender my everything, cause you made me believe you're mine. Yeah, you used to call me baby, now you're calling me by name. Takes one to know one, yeah, you beat me at my own damn game. You pushing, I'm pulling away from you. I giving, you take, Young blood, say you want me, out of your life, and I'm just a dead man walking tonight. But you need it, yeah, you need it, all of this time, yeah. Young blood, say you want me, back in your life, so I'm just a dead man crawling tonight. 'Cause I need it, yeah, I need it, all of this time, yeah. Lately our conversations end like it's the last goodbye. Yeah, one of us gets too drunk and calls about 100 times. So who you been calling, baby? Nobody could take my place. When you looking at those strangers, hope to God you see